sports betting fans, huge hello. Your sports betting advisor Tips and Streams is here again. Thank you for visiting our YouTube channel. We put a lot of effort into making betting simple for you, and we offer this service for free. So kindly ask you to support us by subscribing to our YouTube channel. What do we have today? We have predictions for 13 NBA games for November 9th. Before we get started, go to tipsandstreams.com and sign up for our newsletter to receive our daily sports betting picks in your inbox. So, let's get started. We will start with match between Portland Trail Blazers and Charlotte Hornets. The Portland Trail Blazers have been in excellent form, winning 7 of their first 10 games overall. They will be hoping to continue their hot streak after edging the Heat on the road in a 110-107 victory. The Charlotte Hornets are in poor trouble as they have dropped 7 of their past 8 games overall. After falling short against the Wizards in a 108-100 loss, they will be looking to snap a 5-game losing streak. The Hornets average 96.8 points per 100 possessions during this span, which ranks them worst in offensive efficiency. They are shooting 41.4% from the field and 29.6% from the three-point range during this time. The Portland Trail Blazers score 109.8 points on average at 46.9% of shoots from the field and allow 108.9 points on 45.8% of shots. LaMelo Ball and Gordon Hayward are once more ruled out for the Hornets, while Cody Martin is listed as questionable. The Hornets need to stop living in this horrible dream and start improving their basketball game, which has to begin immediately. Play Charlotte Hornets +6. The next match is the match between Denver Nuggets and Indiana Pacers. The Denver Nuggets are in pretty good form as they have won 5 of their last 6 games. After defeating the Spurs on the road by a score of 115-109, they will be going for a 4th consecutive win. The Indiana Pacers, who have won 4 of their last 5 games overall, have been in good form. They will be going for their 3rd consecutive win after edging out the Pelicans 129-122. In 4 of their 5 road games, the Nuggets sit 26th in defensive efficiency, allowing 117.5 points per 100 possessions, while they are scoring 115.4 points per 100 possessions. The Pacers have won 4 of 5 overall, averaging 117 points per 100 possessions. The Denver Nuggets should be the favorites since they are the better team, but their defense has been at best weak. Play Indiana Pacers +5.5. The next match is the match between Dallas Mavericks and Orlando Magic. The Dallas Mavericks are in excellent form as they have won 5 of their past 6 games overall. After outlasting the Nets in a 96-94 triumph, they will be going for their 5th straight win. The Orlando Magic are currently on a 2-game losing streak after falling short to the lowly Rockets in a 134-127 home loss. They have dropped 9 of their first 11 games overall. The Mavericks are on a 4-game winning streak, all at home. The Magic have lost 4 of their last 5 games, and with 120.2 points allowed per 100 possessions, they are worst in the league for defensive efficiency. During this time, they are scoring 115.1 points per 100 possessions. Christian Wood and Davis Bertans are both out for the Mavericks, while Tim Hardaway Jr. is listed as questionable. Wagner, Fultz, Harris and Anthony are all out for the Magic, while Banchero is listed as questionable. The Magic have covered the spread in 6 of their last 7 games at home. Play Dallas Mavericks and Orlando Magic over 216.5. The next match is the match between Utah Jazz and Atlanta Hawks. The Utah Jazz are in great form right now, having won 9 of their first 12 games overall. They'll be going for their 4th straight win after easily dispatching the Lakers 139-116 at home. The Atlanta Hawks are in terrific shape as they have won 7 of their first 10 games. They will be feeling pleased after thrashing the Bucks 117-98 for their 3rd consecutive victory. The Jazz had the highest offensive efficiency over the past 7 games, averaging 119.2 points per 100 possessions. In this period, the Hawks are 5th in offensive efficiency with 115.4 points per 100 possessions. Vanderbilt is listed as questionable for the Jazz, while Young is listed as questionable for the Hawks. The Jazz are gifted, and I don't believe this performance is a fluke. Play Utah Jazz +4.5. The next match is the match between Detroit Pistons and Boston Celtics. The Detroit Pistons have been struggling as they have dropped 8 of their first 11 games, but after ending a 3-game losing streak by defeating the Thunder, they will be hungry to gain some momentum. The Boston Celtics, who have won 4 of their last 5 games overall, have been in excellent form. They will be going for their 4th straight win after outlasting the Grizzlies on the road to a 109-106 triumph. The Celtics have failed to cover the spread in 7 of their 9 games, sitting 20th in defensive efficiency, allowing 112.1 points per 100 possessions. The Pistons have limited opponents to 45.2% field goal shooting and 30.7% three-point shooting during their last 5 games. It's difficult to predict anything other than a victory for the Celtics in this game because they have been one of the more reliable teams on both sides of the court, but the Pistons are 8-0 ATS in the last 8 meetings overall. Play Detroit Pistons plus 12.5. The next match is the match between New York Knicks and Brooklyn Nets. The New York Knicks have lost 4 of their past 6 games and have been in a rut, but they will be hungry to gain some momentum after thrashing the Timberwolves 120-107 on the road. The Brooklyn Nets have been in excellent form, having won 3 of their previous 5 games, but they will be looking to rebound in this game after narrowly losing to the Mavericks on the road by a score of 96-94. Grimes is listed as questionable, while Robinson is out for the Knicks. Irving, T.J. Warren, and Watanabe have been ruled out for the Nets. The Knicks allow 44% shooting from the field with 43% from the three-point line. The Nets have been a poor home favorite. They are 29th in home defensive efficiency, allowing 117.5 points per 100 possessions. Head-to-head, the Knicks are 29 ATS in the last 29 meetings in Brooklyn. Play New York Knicks plus 3. The next match is the match between Houston Rockets and Toronto Raptors. The Houston Rockets have had a difficult start to the season, having dropped 9 of their first 11 games overall. However, they will be anxious to gain momentum after ending a 6-game losing streak by defeating the Magic on the road 134-127. The Toronto Raptors have been playing well lately, winning 5 of their previous 8 contests, but they will be looking to rebound here after suffering a crushing away defeat to the Bulls, 111-97. Tate is ruled out for the Rockets, while Pascal Siakam is ruled out for the Raptors. The Rockets have won 5 of their past 7 head-to-head encounters in Toronto. The Houston Rockets offense is still developing, and their defense is still awful. The Raptors are playing well, particularly at home, and have had success this season covering the spread. Play Toronto Raptors minus 8.5. The next match is the match between New Orleans Pelicans and Chicago Bulls. The New Orleans Pelicans are in a slump as they have dropped 3 of their last 4 games. They will be looking to end a 2-game losing streak after losing on the road to the Pacers 129-122. The Chicago Bulls, who have split their first 12 games overall, have been in excellent form, and they'll be hoping to keep it going after destroying the Raptors 111-97 at home. For the Pelicans, Nance Jr. is questionable, while White, Ball, and Drummond are all ruled out for the Bulls. Even though the Pelicans are coming off a painful loss, their playing is improving. Despite beating their opponents, the Bulls play exceedingly ugly and dull basketball. The Pelicans are 9-3 ATS in the previous 12 games in Chicago, while the over is 7-0 in the last 7 meetings overall. Play New Orleans Pelicans minus 1.5. The next match is the match between Phoenix Suns and Minnesota Timberwolves. The Phoenix Suns have been in excellent form, winning 7 of their first 10 games overall, but they will be aiming to avenge a rare setback after losing to the 76ers on the road by a score of 188. The Minnesota Timberwolves are in a rut, having dropped 4 of their previous 5 games overall, and they will be looking for a stronger performance after being pounded 120-107 by the Knicks. For the Suns, Paul is listed as questionable, while Johnson is still ruled out. The Timberwolves have lost and failed to cover the spread in 4 of their last 5 games, sitting 26th in offensive efficiency, allowing 106.9 points per 100 possessions. They appear to be a squad that is still finding its identity, but they are beginning to settle in and find the right rhythm that might help them become one of the league's top teams. The Suns are playing great, but this situation with Paul is worrying. Head-to-head, the Suns are 4-1 ATS in the last 5 meetings overall, and they are 5-2 ATS in the last 7 meetings in Minnesota. Play Minnesota Timberwolves plus 4.5. The next match is the match between Milwaukee Bucks and Oklahoma City. The Milwaukee Bucks started their season with 9 straight victories, but they are now trying to recover after having their win run broken by the Hawks on the road in a 117-98 defeat. The Oklahoma City Thunder are in a slump as they have dropped 6 of their first 10 games. After being halted by the inferior Pistons in a 112-103 away loss, they will be desperate to avoid a 3-game losing streak. Connaughton and Holiday are listed out for the Bucks. The Bucks are performing well offensively and they have won in 2 of their past 3 away games and 9 of their previous 10 matches, overall. They are currently up against the Thunder team, who doesn't win but covers the spread. The Thunder's offensive efficiency ranks 28th with 104.7 points scored per 100 possessions. The Bucks are 6.15 ATS in the previous 21 encounters at Oklahoma City, while the under is 5-1 in the last 6 meetings overall. Play Oklahoma City Thunder plus 7.5. The next match is the match between Memphis Grizzlies and San Antonio Spurs. While the Memphis Grizzlies have been in excellent form, winning 7 of their first 11 games overall, they will be hungry to rebound here after having their 3-game winning streak snapped by the Celtics in a 109-106 setback. The San Antonio Spurs started the season strong, winning 5 of their first 7 games. However, they have since lost steam and are now trying to avoid losing for the 5th time in a row after falling to the Nuggets by a score of 115-109. For the Grizzlies, Jackson Jr. and Williams are out, while Steven Adams is listed as questionable. Collins is out for the Spurs, while McDermott is listed as questionable. The Spurs are now difficult to trust after 4 straight losses, but I expect them to come motivated to get back in the win column since they are aware that an easy win is not about to come their way soon. Since it's difficult to decide here, I'll take the total points because both teams doesn't focus much on defense. Play Memphis Grizzlies and San Antonio Spurs over 233.5. The next match is the match between Los Angeles Lakers and Los Angeles Clippers. The Los Angeles Lakers are in terrible shape as they have dropped 8 of their first 10 games overall. They will be seeking to snap a 3-game losing streak after being humiliated by the Jazz on the road in a 139-116 loss. The Los Angeles Clippers have been in excellent form, winning 4 of their last 5 games overall. They will be eager to keep their winning ways going after edging the hot Cavaliers 119-117 at home. For the Lakers, Davis and Walker are both listed as questionable, while Leonard is still listed as out for the Clippers. 4 of the Clippers' last 5 games ended in victories. They rank 6th in that period for defensive effectiveness while allowing 106 points per 100 possessions. During that time, the Lakers are 28th in defensive effectiveness, giving up 118 points per 100 possessions. Head-to-head, the Lakers are 17.36 ATS in the last 53 meetings. Play Los Angeles Clippers minus 5.5. The last match for today is the match between Cleveland Cavaliers and Sacramento Kings. The Cleveland Cavaliers, who have so far been the league's surprise team, will be looking to bounce back after the Clippers ended their 8-game winning run in a surprising away loss of 119-117. The Sacramento Kings have struggled to maintain consistency, having dropped 6 of their first 9 games overall. They will be looking to rebound after just falling short of the Warriors on the road in a 116-113 loss. For the Kings, Malik Monk is listed as questionable. The Sacramento Kings have covered the spread in 6 of their last 8 games, but they can't play a good 48 minutes and win this game. They rank 18th in defensive effectiveness during that time, allowing 110.9 points per 100 possessions. In this time frame, the Cavaliers are 4th in defensive efficiency, limiting opponents to 105 points for every 100 possessions. Head-to-head, the Cavaliers are 2.7 ATS in the last 9 meetings overall. The Cavaliers should defy the negative trend at this point. Take Cleveland Cavaliers minus 4.5. Guys, that would be all. Thank you for joining us today. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and newsletter. See you tomorrow.